When we create intelligence, we also create morality, whether we intend to or not. Every dataset, every decision boundary, every reward function hides an invisible philosophy. What we consider right, what we consider wrong, what we consider worth optimizing for. The ethics of creation isn't about adding a moral layer to AI, it's about recognizing that morality is already inside the code. When machines inherit our values, they also inherit our contradictions. They learn that we reward success more than fairness, growth more than balance, precision more than empathy. And so they become reflections not of who we want to be, but of who we are. Imagine a system designed to maximize engagement. It doesn't understand addiction, manipulation, or obsession. It just learns that keeping attention means success. Imagine a model built to filter truth. It doesn't know propaganda. It only knows what patterns of language have been rewarded as credible. AI doesn't rebel against our ethics. It simply executes them too well. The machine's morality is mathematical, not emotional. It has no concept of forgiveness or guilt, only optimization. But ethics without empathy becomes calculation without consequence. The danger is not that AI will decide to harm us, but that it will fulfill our flawed instructions perfectly. Every moral blind spot we ignore becomes an algorithmic destiny. The systems we build will inherit our biases, our inequalities, our shortcuts, and then scale them. But here's the irony. AI also gives us a mirror clear enough to see our ethical inconsistencies. It exposes the unfairness we tolerate, the contradictions we justify, the harm we normalize in the name of progress. We can't hide from it because we trained it on our history, and it learned everything we didn't want to see. That's why the ethics of AI isn't just a technical problem, it's a civilizational test. Can we encode wisdom as efficiently as we encode intelligence? Can we translate compassion into computation? For thousands of years, morality evolved through stories, religions, cultures. Now it must evolve through code. Every rule we write, every filter we tune, every dataset we clean is an act of moral design. We are not programming machines, we are programming futures. And the scariest part is that neutrality is impossible. Even doing nothing, even refusing to choose, is itself a choice that defines what AI becomes. The only question is whether we'll design systems that reflect our highest values or our fastest instincts. The machines will learn either way, but what they learn depends on what we reward. The ethics of creation begins with intention, not in the algorithm, but in the architect, because every model carries a piece of its maker's mind. The difference between a system that manipulates and one that empowers isn't in the math, it's in the motive behind the math. True alignment starts with aligned creators. We can't expect ethical AI in an unethical world. The machine won't save us from ourselves. It will only reveal ourselves in perfect resolution. But that revelation can be our redemption. If we dare to look at what it shows, we can begin to reprogram not just the code, but the conscience that writes it. AI will follow whatever values we give it, and maybe that's the point. The future of ethics won't be taught by philosophers, but trained by engineers. And the code of tomorrow will be written not in Python or C++, but in the language of intention. If this made you think, subscribe and tell me in the comments. Can morality survive automation, or will we have to reinvent it? You've been watching The Synthetic Mind, where the future learns to think.